We're diving into one of the most powerful tools a farmer has for building soil that's healthy, profitable, and ready for anything. We're talking about cover crops.
We're going to start with this statement. It's pretty blunt, but it's also true. You see, what happens, or more importantly, what doesn't happen on the surface of a field is absolutely crucial for the future of farming. This one idea? It's at the very heart of everything we're about to explore.
So, to get started, let's really dig into the problem. What actually happens when a field is just left exposed and vulnerable after the harvest is done?
Okay, I want you to think of soil as more than just dirt. It's a living, breathing system. And when it's left uncovered, it's basically under attack. The wind comes along and just blows away that precious, nutrient-rich topsoil. And heavy rain, it hammers the ground, breaking it apart and washing it away. Bit by bit, this erosion strips the land of its life.
But here's the cool part. Nature has this incredibly elegant and effective solution. It's like a form of living armor that doesn't just protect the land, it actually helps regenerate it for the next season.
Now, this is the key. Cover crops aren't grown to be sold. Their job isn't about what they produce above ground, it's all about what they protect and build below it. They're a shield, a protective green blanket that's planted in the off-season to keep the soil whole, healthy, and full of life.
And they work on so many different levels. Above ground, that leafy canopy shields the soil from the impact of raindrops, which stops erosion in its tracks. But the real magic is happening underground. The roots are the true heroes here. They create all these little channels for air and water, and they feed that whole massive ecosystem of bacteria and fungi that makes soil healthy and well-structured. Some, like clover or vetch, even pull nitrogen right out of the air, giving the next crop a free dose of fertilizer.
To really see the impact, let's picture a side-by-side comparison. This is where the power of cover crops becomes so incredibly clear.
All right, imagine a big storm is rolling in over two fields. In the bare field, heavy rain just pummels the exposed earth. Right away, you see muddy water running off, carrying away topsoil and all those vital nutrients. But then you look over at the covered field and it's a completely different story. The rain is softened by the leaves, and the water just soaks gently into the ground, held right there by a massive network of living roots. The difference is just profound. One field is literally bleeding away its fertility, while the other is saving it up for the season ahead.
Now, beyond that really dramatic visual, the long-term advantages for the farmer are huge. So how does this practice actually build a more profitable and resilient farm?
It's a fair question, right? This can't just be a neat theory. It has to be about smart, practical farming. So let's talk about what this means for the bottom line.
Well, for starters, you're preventing the loss of your single most valuable asset, your topsoil. Second, by building up organic matter, your soil starts to act like a sponge, holding way more water for your main crops, which is a huge deal during a drought. Third, a really thick cover crop can naturally suppress weeds, which can cut down on herbicide costs. And finally, you're actively building more fertile soil year after year, which leads to stronger crops that need fewer inputs.
So when you add all of these benefits together, you can see we're not just talking about a technique for a single season. We're really talking about a fundamental shift in how we manage our farms.
Over time, all this translates directly into lower costs. Less fertilizer, less water, fewer herbicides, and it creates farmland that can handle the challenges of a changing climate much better. This is exactly why cover cropping is seen as a cornerstone of modern, sustainable agriculture all over the world.
So, what's the key takeaway here? Maybe it's this. Healthy, productive soil isn't a given. It's not some static resource that we can just mine and deplete. It's a dynamic, living system that has to be protected and cultivated. And choosing to keep that soil covered, it's one of the most powerful decisions a farmer can make, not just for their land, but for their legacy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Agriidecoder for more agriculture decoding.